afternoon, students. So today, again, we're going to learn about how to do research. We've discussed the different aspects of research, the 6 big points of research, and all the information that you need to gather in order to get an authoritative, great research article that you can present either in PowerPoint form, poster form, or a presentation form. So we have here a presentation on social study in your social study class, where you now have to research important events in the civil rights movement. And it can also be important events with a person in the civil rights movement. So don't keep yourself limited to how you research this information for this class. We discussed the different aspects of the different internet databases that you can research. We talked about www.GateU.com. We also talked about the Internet Public Library, which can be found www.ipl.com, where you can basically send the information to that internet site, and it will give you information on your specific topic. So again, we're discussing the civil rights movement and different aspects, different ways we can research the civil rights movement. So what is the civil rights movement? So we know that the civil rights movement is when African Americans were fighting for different laws to change, different laws such as the Jim Crow laws. So you're going to be researching different information on the civil rights movement. And you can go as far as this to research personage. It could be, of course, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, but there's also other information. There's other individuals who made a great impact on the civil rights movement. So make sure you don't keep yourself limited. And here is an important point. After our field trip to the Civil Rights Museum at Greensboro, North Carolina, we learned about the North Carolina A&T Corps, who started the sit-in movement that went all over the country. So don't limit yourself into the information and the different topics that you can research. So again, what type of research websites that you can go into? Don't forget, you can go into the Civil Rights Museum in Greensboro. You can also look at information on the Civil Rights Museum in D.C., and also the Civil Rights Museum in Atlanta and Tennessee. So there's different Civil Rights Museum websites that have many information that will be relevant to your topic. So your objective as a group of students will be to research something, article, to present to the class. It could be in audio form, a video form. It can also be in the form of a PowerPoint presentation. Whatever you find to be much more fun and exciting to be able to share with your classmates. But here are some of the things that you can research. You can research the civil rights movement, of course, the sit-ins, the boycotts, and also the different civil rights laws, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Voting Rights Acts of 1960s, Brown versus the Board of Education. And that, in effect, is the different rights and laws that took place that came out of the civil rights movement. So again, we have different information on different individuals that we learned in our trip to the museum in Greensboro. We learned about Emmett Till, the riots, Malcolm X, and of course, Martin Luther King Jr. So you have the diverse topics that you can research and be able to present for your presentation. And also there's a video here, and of course I will send it to you, and you'll be able to research that, to look at this video. It's kind of long, but it's also full of information that'll help you in your project. It's a history of the civil rights movement and what African Americans were fighting for at the time. So your group project is going to be to research using either the internet or ebooks, information, and create a vocabulary list, something pertaining to your subject. Because it's not going to be great for someone to be reading your paper and not understand the vocabulary that's in there. It might be something new to us. So be sure to create a short vocabulary list to help individuals understand what the terminologies are in your paper. And then you're going to present your paper using internet information, including videos, PowerPoint, and provide a research question. Explain it. I'm going to talk about the Civil Rights Act of 1964. I'm going to talk about the Board of Education versus whatever the topic is. Provide your topic with a question to kind of get your audience in, to kind of get your audience interested on what next you have to offer. So again, you're going to be given different options, different information. You're going to work with your team members, we're going to sit there and we're going to be able to discuss what type of information that our project, your particular project, your group project will be able to bring. Each person is going to be able to bring their own particular knowledge into the project. So it's not just going to be one person researching the project, it's going to be a group project. So each group will be giving a 10-minute oral presentation. So make sure that you have your information set, written down in order to present. And then you're going to be able to complete a quiz on QIA.com. And that in itself will be part of your group project grade. And you'll be given timely feedback. Each person will get 2 types of grades. You're going to get a grade on your personal group project and an individual grade. So be sure that you're giving your all to this project. And again, look at your rubric. You're going to have a rubric where that's going to be given to you, where you're going to access your teammates and you're going to be accessed again by the teacher. Okay? So again, make sure that after you read it, after you present your information, ask yourself, is it something that I want to share with the classroom? Okay? Thank you, class. You have a good day.